Hello students, as you know, we have completed chapter working with function. Today I will give you a single example and try to cover all the topics to explain you with the help of this example. So I hope you have remember the concept of all the topics that is involved in working with function. I mean function definition, function calling, arguments, parameter, flow of execution, global scope, local scope, mutability and immutability, properties of the passed argument, etc. Let us see example. I wrote example for you. This is a program that contains total 11 statements. Look here. First statement, second statement, third statement, fourth statement, fifth statement, sixth, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Example is only for you. So I will not describe this example. I will only tell you, I will only hint you the answer of the question that is written here. I will not solve it for you, only I will help you. You will solve it because you have completed the chapter. This is the last lecture on working with function. With the help of this example, I am trying to explain all the concepts that is used in the chapter working with function. All right, so go through the example, see the example again and again. I mean number of times. First read the example 10 times, 20 times, 30 times until and unless you are unable to understand it. As well as you understand it, stop the reading, then start reading question. Answer the following questions from the given. ये आपका question है. From this program you will have to answer this question. Listen, from this program you will have to answer these questions. First let us see question number 1. Identify function header, function call statement, arguments, parameters, function body, main function or top level statements. You will have to identify which statement is function header, which statement is function call statement, which is the arguments in the program, which is the parameter, and what are the function body statements. Clear? Function header will be this. Very first line of the function definition is known as the function header. You will have to remember. आपको remember करना है. Function call statement. Function call statement is this. Arguments. Remember, there is a very small difference between the arguments and the parameters. Arguments are always used in function call statement, so this is argument. Parameters are used in function header while defining the function, so this is the parameter. Function body. How many statements comes in the function body? These 3 statements are come in the function body. All right. Main function. From here the main function starts. From here the main function starts. You will have to give reason in your answer. I am not giving the reason. I am only telling you. You have to write in your copy you have to write the answer of these questions in your copy with the reason. You have to justify. You will have to justify in your answer. All right. You will justify the answer by writing. In this way, for A has been completed. Now let us see B. Write the flow of execution or trace the flow of execution. Question can be asked by two ways. Write the flow of execution or trace the flow of execution. You know very well. Interpreter always starts to execute the instruction or statement from the top level statement, from the main function. So it will be first, second, third. After that, control goes where? Goes here? No. Here some global statements are, global variables are used here, and these global variables are also written outside the function definition. So it also comes in the main function. It should be in the main function. All right. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth. After that, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. This is the flow of execution. Trace the flow of execution. It will be the serial number of flow of execution. You will have to do it. Third, identify the local variable and global variable. Global variables P, POS, K, and Y, Z. These are the global variable inside the program. What are the local variables? Local variables D, X are the local variable inside the program. Next, is it void function or not non-void function? I mean, we are talking about play function. Means play function is void function or non-void function. Then since play function is returning a value, so it is the example of non-void function. All right. So I have given the answer of all these questions. You have to write in your copy with the justification, with the reason.